Alrighty guys, so we're back on some JJK Phantom Parade and we're doing the Jogo fight where it's more on the advanced play. Obviously, as you know, with these type of fights, you have to fight the bosses on extreme and then that's kind of where things end. But on JP, there's more to it, to where you can then add more stipulations to the fight. So this is an S rank fight, as you guys can see, a ton of buffs just came towards Jogo way. So this is S rank, this is kind of like the toughest of the toughest. And yeah, we're just gonna kind of smash it out, get the hidden, well, it's not exactly a hidden title, it's the title that you get for beating this event, of course. But it's more on the difficult stages, on the more higher difficult stages, of course. And Yuta is literally just in such an oddball, just kind of being there. But yeah, with where my account was at, the additional supports that I had needed more work on. So I was just like, you know what? Yuta's an all-rounder, he provides us with healing, he's got that counter going on, so that way we mitigate damage, and then yeah, he also gives me that Jujutsu drop, or allowing crits to go through more easier, so let's just kind of run him, and so that's exactly what we're doing. Now, I will say that obviously with this Jogo fight, you want to be in his domain expansion. Only because if you do get the breakage and go over to his second bar of HP, if you're already in his domain expansion, you can continue on damaging him. He won't have like that big ass defensive invincibility BS, so just bear that in mind. But while you're in the domain expansion, as you guys can see, he does tend to drop meteors on you, which aren't too exactly pleasant. But yeah, with the setup that I've got going on, Yaga with the ult chaser, that's just a very common setup. I gave Yuta the curse energy provider whilst tanking, and then Momo is going to be buffing with the memory card of providing us with HP, as you just saw. She did give everyone a chunk of HP there, which was very nice. And then of course Sukuna, I mean, he's just there to do damage. Now I will say, when this event drop does happen on global, which technically speaking should happen because this Jogo event did drop before the half anniversary content, your setup, well, your main DPS will be Gojo. I've seen people complete the S rank version of Jogo with Gojo, Momo, Yaga and Nanami. So full-on supports pushing towards Gojo. So on global, you're going to kind of replicate, you know, that same team. To be honest, just a bunch of buffers helping out Gojo to do a lot of damage. Yeah, that's pretty much going to be the same premise on global, of course. I mean, obviously you won't have the S rank or the additional piece of content to what JP has with this fight. It's just with the extreme fight, I'm letting you guys know on global, Gojo will be your main man to get this fight done. But yeah. So because I broke him in his domain expansion, as you saw right there, it now allows me to continue on that damage, so I can safely use my domain expansion, cancel out his domain expansion, break him and finish up the fight. That's basically the trick to this Jogo fight, is that you want to break him and move his next HP bar whilst in his domain expansion, because then you can continue on doing the damage. That is the biggest stipulation to this fight. That's it. Once you get past that, it's literally just a home run to do damage. And that's exactly what we're doing. Yeah, I mean, my boy Sukuna is just an absolute cheat code of a character. So, yeah, might as well. One final big hit for a hurrah. And 3.1 mil. Beautiful. And that is S rank complete. And those are all the buffs that I put on. So 18 right there, and look at that, beautiful. An easy 200. There's the title. So just to give you guys the show, the title is, where is it? The title in question is this one, I think. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I think it is this one. So that's the title that you get, of course. But anyway, coming back to the event itself, so you guys are aware, like I said, this should be dropping in global very, very soon, because this did fall under the half-year anniversary mark, unless they want to schedule it for after, or maybe while the half-year anniversary is happening. Depends. It just really, because I know we just had the Mahito one, of course. But yeah, so at the very latest, of course, global will be getting all of this, so you'll be utilizing your Gojo here. With the additional side of things, this will probably get added at a later stage. My thought on that one. but just to give you guys a little bit of a heads up look on how it kind of works. The higher the grade, you know, you can maximize on getting all these rewards, but depending on what grade you do, you know, that's the title. And the way it works is you pretty much just add stipulations onto the fight. So if I do this, yeah, this makes it easier. So like, what's this? Maximum HP reduction on all your allies, increases Jogo damage, total damage that is cut from when you do damage to Jogo. The little flies that he summons, they can apply Jujutsu damage increase for his team, of course. So there's a whole bunch of stipulations. There's also stipulations where Jogo can't be, Gojo can't be run. So like the game knows. Wait, then again, I didn't run a Gojo. Did I run a Gojo? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Okay, that works. So yeah, there are a bunch of stipulations that you can do to get you to, one, to make the fight a lot more difficult. So like if I wanted to, I could really just bump it up. Yeah, these are buffs, by the way, so you can buff yourself if you want to cheat the system, but yeah, no buffs allowed. So if I really wanted to, I could really just, if I did all of this, I'd probably get absolutely smacked, but I just tend to do the minimum, so that way you walk away with all the rewards at the very least. So yeah, so that's kind of the next piece of additional content to happen on Global at a later time, but just kind of wanted to make sure that you guys are aware on what's more to come. If you're thinking that, you know, it's a bit of a cakewalk, it gets more difficult, trust. It gets a little bit more difficult. But anyway, guys, yeah, S rank done and dusted. Again, it has been done with Yaga, Nanami, Momo, Gojo, Yaga, Geto, Momo. A lot of Momo being used, but Yaga, Nanami, Geto, Gojo. So like I'm trying to think of like characters on the global side and what you guys can use. But when it drops on global, I'll probably just run a bunch of teams and go from there. But anyway, guys, yeah, that is the Jogo event done on S tier. Happy days.